Shalom, shalom. Hey, man, we back with another precept of the day, man. You know what I'm saying? We already know, man, we got to get it in. We got to get it in. We back, man. It's all good. It's all gravy. All praises to the Most High, right? You know what I'm saying? Before we get started, you already know we got to give all honor, all glory, exalting the Most High, not God's name, Yahweh, in the name of His Son, Yahweh Shai, and just the water for just giving me another opportunity, another chance to get right with you, Most High. Right, man. That's what's big out here, man. Are you praying? Are you praying? Ask yourself that. Prayer is important, man. I pray that brothers are praying. I pray that sisters are praying. And I pray that you children are praying, man. It's time to pray. Hey, praying together too, it's heavy, man. It's a heavy thing. But you got to make sure you're praying, right? No matter what, man. Today we're going to talk about examining yourself, man. Right? Because examining yourself goes into prayer. Right? Because when you examine yourself, you're seeking for the Most High. You want the Most High God to show you what you're doing bad. You should be able to discern evil from good, man. Right? Let's get into it, man. Let's go ahead and get 2 Corinthians. 2 Corinthians chapter 13 and verse number 5. 2 Corinthians. It's the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 13 and verse number 5. It says, examine yourselves, whether you be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Prove your own selves. Hey, so you got a lot of brothers out here, man, who want to prove to other men. Right? They want other men to look at them and be like, wow, that brother, he's da-da-da-da-da-da. You need to prove to yourself that you're serious about this, man. Prove to the Most High God that you want to serve him. And stop trying to prove to these men that ain't going to get you nowhere but death, right? Examine yourselves, whether you be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves, how that Yahweh Shai Mashiach is in you, except you be reprobate, man. You reprobate, man. You don't even understand how important it is that all this that we're doing is to be obedient to the Most High God, right? Brothers get so in their thoughts, man, of how the next man is looking at them and whatever the case may be. I don't do these videos because I want you to see me and say something good about me. I want you to hear the words of the Most High God. I want to wash my hands, man. I want to make sure that I'm doing everything for the Most High God. So when that day comes, you know, I hear the words, good job, you good and faithful servant, man. I don't want to hear, get away from me, you wicked, slothful servant. Hey, imagine that, man. I want you to really close your eyes and imagine you walk up and it's finally time for judgment and Christ calls you a slothful, wicked servant. Man, I will break down and cry right then and there. That will hurt me because I really want to serve Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah. I really want to know what it feels like to be in the kingdom. I really want to see the day when Christ comes back and he's doing everything that he promised he was going to do. I want to see it, but I don't want to be on the other side of it. I don't want to be on the side of the sword. You know what I'm saying? So this is why we have to examine ourselves, man. We have to see if we're in this thing or not, or if we're just playing around, right? Let's get another precept, man. Let's get Sirach number 18, chapter 18. And verse number 20. This is Sirach 18 and verse number 20. It says, before judgment, examine thyself. In the day of visitation, thou shalt find mercy. You see, it says before judgment day. Before Christ, you know, comes off that cloud with that sickle in his hand, you need to examine yourself, man. You need to ask yourself, hey, man, am I doing everything that is required of me? Right? Am I doing enough? Or am I just playing out here? Am I just doing the bare minimum just to say I did something for the Most High? If that's the case, hey, go back to Christianity, man, and show up to church every Sunday, right? Go to church every Sunday so you can feel like you showed up for the Most High today, man. No, that's not what the Lord wants from you, man. He said he wants you to be a living sacrifice. That means you have to give up more time for him than less, man. Right? You have to literally kill your flesh, man. The things that you want to do, it's time to put it away. You can still do the things that you want to do, but give more majority of your time to the Lord, man. Right? Let's read that again. This is Sirach chapter 18 and verse number 20. Before judgment, examine thyself, and in the day of visitation, thou shalt find mercy, man. Hey, you're going to find mercy, man. You're going to find mercy if you make sure that you examine yourself. And we're going to get into a little bit of that to figure out how to examine yourself. What are things that I need to do, right? You know, we'll get into that, but let's continue and just let it flow, right? So let's get Sirach chapter 37. Sirach chapter 37 and verse number... it's over here. 37 and verse number 27. It says, my son, prove thy soul and thy life, and see what is evil for it, and give not that unto it. See, it says you need to prove your soul, man. You need to look at things like, you know what? Mom's just invited me over today. And usually, you know, she don't invite me over on this day, but, you know, she's been inviting me over because a lot of the family is in town. You know, they want to see me, but it's also Christmas, the same day. You know, she hasn't invited me over all year, but now that it's December 25th, she wants me to come over and be with the family. Hey, is that evil in the eyes of the Lord? To me, it is. Because I can see my family any time of the year. And the day that you choose to call me to the house is Christmas, a pagan holiday worship. The Bible says in order to be my disciple, that I have to love the Most High, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, more than I love my mother, my daddy, my wife, my kids, everything. I even got to hate myself more than I love. I got to love the Most High more than I love myself. Right? So that's why you got to, let's read this again. It says, my son, prove thy soul and thy life, and see what is evil for it, and give not that unto it. Don't give your time to what is evil, man. We know that Christmas is evil. We know that eating pork is evil. We know these things are evil because we have the instructions right in front of us. But the question is, what are you going to do? Are you going to still do it because you want to please your mother? You want to please your children? You want to please your wife? Right? You want to please yourself? Well, I want to make it to the kingdom. So I'm willing not to please anybody, anything other than the Most High God, man. Right? Let's get an example from Job, man. Didn't Job get tried? Didn't Job go through some of the craziest things? And he was a perfect man for the Lord. Right? That's why there's no better person to get an example from, right? Salakia. It's the book of Job, chapter 18. And Salakia, verse 13. And verse 23. It's the book of Job, chapter 13 and verse 23. It says, how many are my iniquities and sins? Make me to know my transgressions and my sins. Hey, so Job was asking questions, man. Hey, Lord, how many sins have I done? What is my iniquity? Can you please show me what I'm doing wrong? Show me what I've been doing so I can change and fix that, because I don't want to be doing anything evil in your eyes. So, Lord, please show me. What did I do this week that I can fix? Give me the answers of my iniquities. I don't want to be in that anymore, right? This is important, man. Let's read that again. This is Job chapter 13, verse 23. How many are mine iniquities and sins? How many sins do I got? You know, Job was tripping, man. Because in his eyes, he knew he was doing everything for the Lord. And you may be that way. You may feel like, man, I've been doing everything right. What did I do wrong, Lord? How many iniquities do I have? Make me to know my transgression and my sins. Show me. Show me what I'm doing wrong so I can fix it. Make that a prayer, man. Ask the Lord, what am I doing wrong? Yahweh Shem Yahushai, please show me. I want to change my ways, my wicked ways, so I can be, I can look good in your eyes, right? You will have favor on me. These are important, man. Let's go to Lamentations chapter 3 and verse 40. Lamentations chapter 3 and verse number 40. It says, let us search and try our ways and turn again to the Lord. You got to, man. Make sure that you're searching, man. Find out what you're doing wrong. Find out what you can change. Examine yourself. Really write things down. Write all the good you do for the Lord, and then write all the bad that you know that you do against the Lord. And everything that's bad on that list, you need to start marking it out, man. I need to change this, that. Try to be perfect in the eyes of the Lord, man. We have many of prophets and ancestors who were perfect in the eyes of the Lord. Let's read that again. It's Lamentations chapter 3, verse 40. Let us search and try our ways and turn again to the Lord, man. We got to make sure that we're turning into the Lord, no matter what, man. Let's get Psalms chapter 4 and verse number 4. It says, this is Psalms chapter 4 and verse 4. Stand in awe and sin not. Commune with your own heart upon your bed and be still. And you need to go to your bed, get on your knees, and be still. Be still. Let it all out to the Most High God, man. Let your spirit cry out to the Lord. All praises to the Most High, man. Let's get one more. Let's get Psalm chapter 26. Psalm chapter 26 and verse number 2. This is the book of Psalms chapter 26 and verse number 2. Let's start at verse 1. Judge me, O Lord, for I have walked in my integrity. I have trusted also in the Lord. Therefore, I shall not slide. Examine me, O Lord, and prove me. Try my reins and my heart. You need the Lord to examine you as well, man. You need the Lord to try you. You know, because when you get tried, when you got to go through that heat, that fire, that furnace, and you pass the test, you don't fail. Because, you know, a lot of brothers going to fail and fail and fail. But a just man falleth 7 times. But he's going to rise up if he's righteous. But when you finally pass that test, man, you're going to come out as pure gold. Pure gold, man. But you got to examine yourself. You got to try your spirit. You got to ask the Lord, what are you doing wrong? You got to pray, man. You got to seek the Most High God. Don't be afraid, right? And with that, man, I say shalom. You brothers be safe. You sisters be safe. Shalom.